Adrian Gardner is a bit unusual. He plans his week's viewing the old-fashioned way. Unlike most of us, he has no Wi-Fi and no catch-up TV, so he has to get inventive.
You haven't got iPlayer or catch-up or...?
No, not at all. I mean, it is possible to still get devices that record television. I don't have one of those at the moment, but if it's like a good drama or something, I'll wait for the DVD to come out.
You're very patient.
Adrian's a technical operator at the BBC, and so he does like his gadgets, just not any connected to the internet.
Fundamentally, it meant disconnecting from the internet. It was closing all accounts I had with online retailers and any online forums and that I was using. For me, I don't want to be tracked and monitored with everything that I do.
Doesn't everyone think you're a bit mad?
There's sort of mixed reaction. Some people think I'm a bit of a dark age fossil. Others find that it's, oh, that's quite novel.
Adrian doesn't want any smart tech in his house. But is he right to be worried? We've come to the ultimate smart house to find out.
We're just going to let ourselves in here with an old-fashioned key, but if I owned it, I'd just put my fingerprint right there.
Let's do it.
Let's see what this house can do at just the click of a button.
With over 200 internet-connected devices in it, this home seems to have it all.
So this is the kitchen. Here we've got 2 ovens connected to the internet, so it can tell you anywhere in the world when your food has finished cooking.
As well as the ovens, the coffee machine, water softener, heating and lighting is all controllable by the internet. There's also a cinema with films streamed from the internet. Then 17 cameras and voice control in most rooms.
Alexa, living room, evening, on.
Again, all linked to the internet. But could someone snoop on me through these devices? Ken Munro and his team are cybersecurity specialists from Buckinghamshire. And with the owner's permission, they're going to see just how hackable this house is. Not just from here, but from another country.
Hey, how you doing, Vangelis?
I'm fine, Ken.
And how's the weather out in Greece?
It's rather snowy.
So I'm talking to my colleague Vangelis, who's based in Greece, and he's been having a look at the system that controls the smart house here. And we found a vulnerability in one of them that we think we can use to take control of a lot of the smart home tech here. So, Vangelis, how's about we have a go at taking control of the lighting system? Let's see if we can turn the lights off. Whoa, there you go.
Vangelis has just turned the lights off and then on again in this house from Greece.
That's really scary. So what are we going to do next?
Well, let's see if we can get access to the cameras. Lots of people have got CCTV and webcams in their houses. Let's see if we can get access to the one running on the front door.
Vangelis hacks into the camera and can now see us at the front door.
What does this prove?
This shows that anyone, anywhere in the world, can hack smart houses. You don't have to be next door, you don't have to be down the road, anywhere in the world.
According to Ken, it's down to a security flaw in the way the main smart system has been designed, not because the owner of this house has set up the security poorly. And there's other ways into this house too.
Another way is exploiting a streaming device called Chromecast from Google, and we can compromise that and send anything we like to your telly.
Ken is now controlling the TV and can send voice commands to Alexa.
Alexa, living room, evening, off. You can use this method to do things like set alarms for 3 in the morning. You can say creepy things out of your TV to freak you out.
I'm watching you.
But the one that bothers me most is that you can use this method to order things on people's Amazon accounts.
And that's because if your Amazon account is linked to your Alexa, you can use voice commands to shop. So Ken could, in theory, start buying himself some treats at someone else's expense. Amazon say it's not their device that has been hacked. Security measures have been taken, and there are extra precautions people can take, like installing a voice pin for purchases and muting Alexa when out of the house.
Google say they're working on an update to prevent attacks of Chromecast, that an attacker has to be nearby for the hack to work, and network passwords aren't affected by the attack. Ken and his team only managed to control 6 devices out of 200 in this house because it's been set up so securely. The rest of us are leaving ourselves increasingly vulnerable, either by buying tech that has security glitches or by not securing it properly ourselves. Ken does a sweep of the UK to show me how insecure our devices are.
It's getting worse, it's horrific. So people are setting stuff up at home without doing strong passwords. The manufacturers are letting us down in terms of security in many cases, so the problem's getting worse.
Ken shows me the scale of the problem.
We've got some CCTV cameras here, so to go in small businesses and large homes. And we found 15,000 of these in the UK alone without security done properly. So you could click into these and see people's houses, businesses, inside their bedrooms, you name it.
At least a quarter of homes have smart tech in them. Imagine how many others are vulnerable. It's impossible to know how often people get hacked, but Ken has these tips for us to stay safe in the future.
So Joe, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to sort your passwords out. I want you to go and download a free password manager app that makes and manages all your passwords for you, so you don't have to remember passwords again. Okay? No having to remember complicated things anymore. Make it really simple. Next thing, check your Wi-Fi key, your Wi-Fi password at home. Make sure it's not the one on the side of your home router. It's one that you've set that's long and complicated and only you know. And the last thing I want you to do is update everything. Update the apps on your phone, update the software on your phone. Make sure everything is kept up to date because software updates fix security bugs.
Many of us would rather take the risk and have the gadget. But what about Adrian?
To be honest, no, I don't actually see the relevance and benefit to me.
But if you ever win the lottery one day and have a massive mansion, you might be tempted?
I think if I ever win the lottery, I'll probably just have a desert island somewhere that doesn't have any internet at all.